It's time for a flip through of my July book. And this beginning here doesn't look very nice, but I have a pocket here with a nice little booklet, I guess, with a pocket with stuff I needed for a trip we made to Tallinn in Estonia. So I had some stuff here on the first pages that I needed to remember when we left for our trip. This is what we wanted to buy there because, you know, tax-free stuff. So these are just my weeklies. They're never very... There's nothing to look at, it's just writing. And my next action contexts, which are very, like, empty. My tracker. I did quite well the final week in July when it comes to exercising. So well done there. And yeah, I've been tidying and cleaning quite consistently as well. Sometimes, you know, when we haven't been at home, I haven't cleaned, obviously. So empty boxes because of that. I started the book on the 1st of July. And I've been like debating whether to write like this, like big and on every other line, or small and on every line. So I've been trying it out. I've been trying both things during July just to see what I like best, and I don't know yet. This I really like. And I like when you glue something sturdy at the edge of a page, it becomes easier to flip through. And I just like the feel of that. This is an envelope. Oh yes, but I have secrets inside, so I'm not going to show them. This is from it's like a sticker from a wine bottle, and I just slapped it there because I thought it added something to the page. Something was missing. I have lots and lots of this because I bought it secondhand, like 3 bundles of it. So I'm trying to use it up, and it's really pretty, so I like using it. I'm kind of pleased with this page. Well, the whole spread actually. I've been trying not to hoard stuff, so I really want to use them up, even the prettiest things like this kind of trim I tend to hoard because I love it. And these, of course, everything shiny. But I'm trying to get out of that mindset and just use it up, because you can always buy new stuff, because I'm always at yard sales and thrift shops and stuff, so yeah. We're coming into the trip pages, our trip to Tallinn. This is actually a postcard, but I cut out a picture of a drink I had on the boat and put it on there. This is a picture of the boat from a brochure we had. Some pictures from the town. It's really pretty. This is a bit weird, weird composition. What's it called? On the boat where we lived, our little room. It's called something. And it was a really, really intense sunset that I've taken several pictures of on the first night. There we go. Here I had some cranberry juice, or maybe it was lingonberry juice on the boat. I was really tired, and then I had lingonberry juice with sparkly water, and that really woke me up. And it's such a funny coincidence because I had glued this bookmark on long before we went on the trip. But then when I came to this page and wanted to write about that drink, this was really what it felt like. It woke me up. And this is just a spread where I summarized everything I wanted to remember about the trip. This is some old wallpaper. This is the sunset, one of the pictures of it. And me with my drink. Another sunset picture. It really was, I mean, it doesn't do it justice, but there's no filter, I can tell you that. And this is from a map of the archipelago outside Stockholm, because the boat left from Stockholm. And this is Tallinn map and pictures of the town. Really nice place. And this is a pub near the harbour, and it's so cozy. And is this the same? No, this is another pub which is even cozier. It's called Old Hansa, and it's, yeah, I took lots of pictures there, but they're very dark. I've printed them on regular printer paper, so, but everything was like dark wood and old tapestries, and yeah, even the bathrooms were in style, as it were, and they served this beer that was, I think there was thyme in it and some other spices, and really, really nice. And we were home again, having dinner on the balcony and watching movies, which is what we usually do. Total knee day, that means, or nay day, rather, extroverted intuition. A nay day for me is when I'm really creative and spontaneous and create a lot of stuff and craft and make music, whatever. Here I was just so happy to get some rain, because the beginning of the summer was really hot. Random picture of a vampire, and a quote from Kate Bush from Morning, no, what's it called? I don't remember. I can't keep my eyes open. I wish I had my radio. I tune into some friendly voices talking about stupid things. Oh, Dream of Sheep. Here's the name. Here everything is a secret. And this was a good day. I had a few really intense days, and then I got a whole day to myself when I could craft, so I did this page with a little booklet here. And I really like how it turned out. It's really messy, but I like that, colourful and blingy and shiny. And again, dinner on the balcony. We have a wonderful balcony that we like to sit on and have dinner in the summer. This was an outing. This is not the balcony, this was an outing. We had herring. Oh, it was so good. I really like the colours on these pages. Salmon on the balcony after a total sea day, which is sort of the opposite of nay day. It's a sea day is when I've cleaned and been like done chores and tasks, like not creative stuff, but stuff that you need to maintain your house and your life. So sea is introverted sensing. TikTok Dandelion Clock is a fic I'm writing, so I made a whole spread about that. Just wrote the name of it. This is oats. We had an oat like, I don't know what it's called, a bundle of oats last Christmas above our what's it called, mailbox for the birds at Christmas. And apparently, I'll put it here, there's oats growing by the mailbox. It must have dropped some seeds, so right below where it was, oats are growing, so I took a picture of that. This is our cabin, and we're adding to the house a sunroom. And this spread turned out very nice, and I think it really was, it wasn't planned, but I put this picture here, and then when I printed this picture of myself, because I had bought a new sun hat, the colour of my skin sort of resembles, or it really goes together with the flowers here. So there's a weird kind of nice balance to this page that I hadn't planned, but you know, happy accidents. And here's the herring that I was talking about. It was so good. Herring, mashed potatoes and lingonberries and pickled cucumber, and a beer. So good. This is a rose we've got on our balcony. Really, it's a Canadian rose that it's so big and so colourful and no lice, and it really thrives in our climate, which isn't that good, so we really struck gold with that one. Here is my husband making beer, some kind of lager, I think, or Guinness type beer. So I took a picture because he dropped the pan, so he got some, you know, there's a mess all over him, all over the stove, the floor. So it looks like he's a butcher or something. A couple of stills from the movie Men, and a collage that makes me think of that movie. Cleaning day. This is just a what's it called? A menu from a local restaurant. And this is what we ordered from that restaurant, 3 pizzas. So we had 3 pizzas and watched a TV series, The Nevers. Here we're having dinner in our cabin. Cheese and like meat and different kinds of lettuce and stuff. Picture I took of this really scenic, there was this little pond and the sun was setting, and it was really beautiful. Don't really know what to say about these pages, except that as I said, I'm trying to use up all these pretty things. Oh, we saw bats at our cabin. Not this many, but 3. I really don't like this. Ugh. Green and pink don't go together, to my mind. Another trip we went on, this time to Finland. Just a mini outing. So put the pictures in a pocket like that. We were at a place where it really smelled of honeysuckle. It was lovely, so I had to take a picture of them to remember that. And it was this sort of crafting place that we were looking at, this old house where they were recording. a TV show about crafts and stuff. And in the garden there was this big old oak that I connected with. Seeing as I'm sort of obsessed with the Men movie right now. Another outing where we saw other types of crafts and an old church. I love ruins. I love them. And this, it seems they were still using it even though there's no roof any longer. A couple of pictures from this art exhibition and an old house, like from the turn of the century perhaps, the last century. It's just my husband in the car and this beautiful landscape that would have been such a perfect place as a child to play in. Lots of stones and woods and little hollows and stuff. This is just like general summer pictures. This is from a spa that we visited, and this is a warning because of this. The what's it called? Running water. A river that was really. What's it called when it's really turbulent? I don't know. And there were, what is that called? Old pictures, like when they make, in the stone, they sort of hack out images of moose and like boats and people who hunt the moose and so on. This is a place where there are lots of those pictures, and they fill them in with red paint like this so that you can see them. But to begin with, like in the Stone Age, they just hacked them out of the stone. Some flowers. This is a spread where I wrote everything we ate during the month, everything we watched. And this is a picture from The Walk. Very good movie. And then some just like project pages and cleaning documentation. So not much to see. More journaling. And I made my own washi, and I'm really pleased with this spread where I, when I used my washi, the bits and pieces that got left over, I put them on this spread. And what I did was I took washi I have that I don't like, and then I put ordinary acrylics on top, different colors and gold, and it turned out really nice. My husband is making schnapps with this flower that I don't know what it's called. In Swedish it's called reindeer banner. Renfana. This is a nice spread. I was writing about how the air smelled of flowers because we had a really, really nice hot summer's day, and it smelled like a new age store, like incense or something, because it was the air was saturated with flowers. There's this place, I think the people there don't want visitors because they put a reindeer skull on this big rock to keep people from entering. I don't know. It was funny to me. Some leftover pictures that I haven't glued in anywhere, so I put them here. And a couple of pictures of animals at our cabin. A reindeer he hangs around and isn't afraid of anyone, so we got really close. He just ignored us. He just ate something. I mean, is he eating grass? I don't understand. And this little lizard that was living in our wood pile. And this is me just drinking in the morning sun. And then after that I have my more project pages to do with work, and if I were to show you them, I would need to cover up so much that there wouldn't be a point to showing them. So that's it, that's July, and look at this. Oh, so much treasure.